Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher. Thank you for joining me in this love affair that I'm having with this game. I hope you enjoy this along with me. So let's keep going here. What do we leave off doing? Well, we definitely wanted to explore the countryside. That was definitely something I wanted to do when I left off from the last thing. We do have other potions that we unlocked, like necrophage oil. Necrophages are accustomed to poisonous vapors, yet even the most rancid ghouls and Graveirs cannot withstand the poison wounds inflicted by a blade coated with necrophage oil. Now the problem is I don't actually have a steel blade. I don't have a silver blade. I do have a steel blade for humans, but I don't have a blade for monsters, so that's going to be quite a problem. There's a bunch of other potions that we have unlocked as well. Frightener's Vision. The sorcerers who pioneered the Witcher mutations discovered that mixing rare and powerful ingredients with common substances resulted in potions that strengthened Witcher's mutations. This potion, made with the Frightener's Eye, transforms and fortifies a Witcher's body when consumed. Oh wow, that's pretty neat, actually. Cat. This is another potion. It grants vision in total darkness. So Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for Witchers. The concoction allows Witchers to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins, and crypts, because it augments vision to pick up additional wavelengths of light. To prevent blinding, the imbiber's pupils automatically narrow when in bright light. This is possibly the potion most commonly used by Witchers. Is seeing at dark. That might be useful for us because it does get dark sometimes, like pretty dark. I have the gamma, I think, turned down pretty low. Blizzard. This one is one of the most powerful Witcher potions. It provides reflexes and reaction time, allowing a Witcher to better parry and evade attacks. That sounds really good. Witchers usually drink the Blizzard potion immediately before combat. The potion is also favored in especially dangerous situations. Okay, so those are definitely some things we want to keep in mind. We have a lot more characters now in our journal here that we have not read. So let's go ahead and see what updates there might be. There's Vesina. She was the barmaid from the tavern in the outskirts. She's quite a determined girl. She sells food and alcohol. Triss Marigold, we read this one here. I think there's just updates that are added to the end. Oh, yeah. Triss Marigold is my friend. She saw me die, and my return to the world of the living surprised her. Triss is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows the Caramoran Witchers. She is one of the few people who know the way of the fortress. I have a feeling Triss likes me a lot. You don't say. After Leo's funeral, the sorceress teleported to Vezema. She decided to use her extensive contacts and search for information on Salamandra. Triss promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vezema. So I'm here to meet Triss in Vezema. She just teleported there. I've got to actually walk. There's Shani. I remember her. I said she was attractive at some point. Soon after I arrived in the outskirts, I met Shani, an acquaintance from a long time ago, in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, her passion, and she had plenty to do in the outskirts. So there was no time for small talk. I got the impression that this sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Then there's the professor, and there's an update to him. It turned out that the assault on Caramoran was not the professor's first foul deed. The arrest warrant shows clearly that my opponent is a wanted man. Indeed. Then there's Berengar, which he's blacked out, so I don't know him yet. Vezavir mentioned a Witcher who had left Caramoran before my arrival. His name is Berengar. And then there's the kid, the possessed kid. A boy named Alvin managed to escape the Barghest attack, which cost his foster mother her life. So it is true that, in fact, his foster mom, actually did die. As a result of the shock, he started to divine the future and uttered the prophecy of Ithlinne. Ithlinne? I don't know how to say that. I suppose Alvin is a source. He has magical powers he cannot control. Wow, so this boy is actually a mage. See, I thought he was possessed. I didn't realize that that was actually coming from him. All right, so we've caught up on that. There is a few other locations as well, and bear with me, guys, because I read all of the lore. Like, I don't really skip much when it comes to lore, because I just really love this stuff. So the inn in the outskirts was established to cater to the needs of travelers and merchants headed to Vezema. The owner has surrounded it with a high palisade. Although the inn doesn't feature extravagant comforts, it is a safe place to spend the night and eat a meal. The innkeeper also offers a wide selection of alcohol. It is a favorite meeting place for the inhabitants of the outskirts, so there's always someone to talk to or dice with. I didn't realize you could play dice in the inn. So Temeria? Temeria's population is not exclusively human. It also includes dwarves, elves, gnomes, and dryads. After the devastating war with Nilfgaard, many areas are haunted by monsters which have hitherto not constituted a serious threat, while the realm's roads are made unsafe by outlaws and common bandits. As a result, the Witcher profession is once again in demand. Though people continue to treat Witchers with caution and disdain, often calling them mutants and freaks. The Kingdom of Temeria has silver lilies on a black background as its emblem. Okay. The powerful country has gained ever more influence in recent years under the wise rule of King Foltest. Across the Pontar River, the kingdom borders Redania. To the south and east, it is hemmed in by mountain ranges, including Mahakam, the mainstay of dwarves and gnomes, past which lie the lands of Lyria and Adrian. The capital of Temeria is Vezema, lying on the shore of Lake Vezema. Okay, so the capital of Temeria is Vezema. Got it. The second largest city is Maribor. Temeria mints its own coin, the Orin. The most widespread religions are the cult of Militele and the belief in the eternal fire. Got it. Temeria is home to the headquarters and many camaraderies of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Okay, so a few important things. Temeria mints its own coin called the Orin. So the currency of Temeria is the Orin. The most widespread religion is the cult of Militele and the belief of the eternal fire. So there's two widespread religions, I suppose. Those are two different ones. And then also home to the headquarters of many commanderies of the Order of the Flaming Rose. I don't know much about the Flaming Rose, so we'll hopefully find out more about that order. And then finally, the outskirts. Like any large city, Vezema also has its outskirts. Near the city walls stand the houses of townspeople who could not afford to live in the city or could not stand to stench off its gutters. A little further out, among fields and meadows, peasants have their thatched roof homes. Unfortunately, the hard times have left their mark on the outskirts. Many houses are vacant, their owners killed in the war, slain by monsters, or taken by the plague which ravages the area. Yeah, so there's the plague and there's the outskirts. There's Vezema and the outskirts of Vezema. We have celandine, a new ingredient here for medicines. There are new glossary entries. There's Ithlinne's prophecy. I'm really curious about Ithlinne's prophecy because this is that thing that boy was just chanting in the last episode. He was like freaking out and saying some weird stuff. So what is this prophecy? An old elven prophecy about the end of the world. The wolf's blizzard approaches, the time of the sword and axe, the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. Ted Dirad, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun, reborn of the elder blood, of Hin Ikar, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. That is a very difficult thing to understand. It's just incredibly terse. All right, so we did meet a dwarf that we did end up pissing off because we asked him if he trades with this other cult, and he said hell no or something like that. I think that's the other religion, actually. Dwarves are shorter than humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards, They are usually gruff, but can be merry, and are renowned for their stubbornness. Considered excellent craftsmen and warriors, many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it is not uncommon for young dwarves to join the Scoia'tael rebels to fight for more rights for non-humans and an end to persecution. So this gives me a clue that the Scoia'tael are a band of rebels that fight for more rights for non-humans. That's my understanding. And then Catriona, a disease which quickly spread through all the northern countries after the war with Nilfgaard. Those who suffer the Catriona die a terrible death. Oof, their convulsions become stronger each day. They vomit blood and mucus and have bloody diarrhea. My goodness. After a fortnight or so, they die in agony. That sounds absolutely terrible. So it's called Catriona. That sounds absolutely terrible. Okay, so we're all cut up on our journal entries. I know that took a long time, but I very much enjoy reading the lore about the game and the characters and the locations and the glossary and monsters. I enjoy that just as much as I enjoy playing the game itself. Okay, well, let's venture out into the world. Okay, there goes. I've opened it. And here we are, guys. We're out into the open world. Oh, man, this is exciting. I finally get to come out here. And if we're looking at our journal right now, we are currently tracking a quest. The quest that we are currently tracking is which one? What are we tracking right now? Of monsters and men. Yeah. But there's also... Oh, I did not mean to... How do I remove that marker? Oh, okay. So right-clicking is how you place a marker, and you can place more than one. Got it. Abigail's hut, a crypt. Okay. Let's actually just venture over to Abigail's hut. I feel like that might be fun. So let's go to Abigail's hut. There's some huts here. We can see it's the abandoned houses region. So if we open the map, there is more of the map that is now uncovered. So if these are abandoned houses, this makes me think... Oh, this is locked. Oh, I just opened an abandoned house. I hope there's no... Okay, I was worried that there might be some scary stuff in here. Saltpeter? Bombs. So if I want to make bombs at some point, I can use those. These people have just died. They're just dead. There's a dead person in bed and a dead person down here. And it looks like there's 3 because there's a smaller rib cage there. That might have been a child, actually. Man, it's rough out here. All right, let's get out of there. Oh, there's a child there. A few boys and some girls playing here. Another abandoned house. I don't know if there's anything of value in these homes. What is this, a clothing rack? A red shawl? I don't even know how I would wear a red shawl. Can I actually wear a red shawl? It can be sold or given to a woman. Got it. So I actually can't wear it myself. Okay. If I start to run out of inventory space, I'll probably drop stuff that I don't need, but for right now, everything seems to be okay. So
I'm a salamander. I don't want to be a guard. Me neither. Let's play slitting throats instead.
What the hell?
For you? I'm a salamander. I don't want to be a guard. Me neither. Let's play slitting throats instead. How about the beast comes for you?
Let's play slitting throats instead? That sounds terrible.
No need to rush.
The beast scares folks so they pee themselves.
Yeah.
Dog spits blood. My legs hurt.
My dog spits blood. Did you hear that? So that means pets can get the infection as well. It's a good thing I'm a witcher.
Beast says boo. My legs
3,
hurt.
4,
Fangs galore.
5, and 10.
Run away if you can.
Stupid game.
Slitting throats. Let's play slitting throats instead. Man, that is something.
Boring.
All right, so let's just keep going this way. And I guess we are making our way. Let's go to Abigail's hut because I notice I can't really jump. I just pushed that boy out of the way. There's sick person, a barrel. There's the door. So this is the witch's hut here.
Oh, my stomach hurts, cursed witch.
The witch did that?
Oh, my stomach hurts, cursed witch.
All right. Let's see what this witch is all about. Oh, there she is right there, kneeling. A laundry basket. Don't need that. Oh, look, an invitation to magic. So goose fat, saltpeter, all of this is for bombs, and this is blade coatings. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check something out. I noticed that there's whetstones here. Oh, wow, it's just that easy. Does it last forever? Is that a permanent effect? Oh, it only lasts for 15 hours. That's actually a long time. I haven't applied oil, so it does actually. Wow. Okay, that lasts for a long time.
Oh my, a witcher. Welcome.
What happened to the man outside?
It was his own fault. Many come to me with pitiful fantasies I disdain to fulfill. They take me for a whore when I am but a witch.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, I'm not all bad. The sinner will recover.
What's the deal with their hair? Okay, so we've got a new journal entry for Abigail right here. A witch named Abigail lives in a village in the outskirts. Though the villagers buy herbs and potions from her, she also faces much hostility. Okay.
What do you want?
I'm just wondering. Oh, see, I can actually talk to her. So I'm going to sell some stuff. I thought I would be able to sell that stuff to her, but it doesn't work. I do not have enough gold to be buying anything, so... One other thing. I found your notice, yeah.
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Barghest skulls?
Not yet.
Hurry then.
Okay, so I need to get those Barghest skulls. Man, everything is locked. I don't know how I would actually ever get into anything. So let's go map. We can remove that. And there is a crypt. But before I go to the crypt, let's just go straight to the Reverend's house. Yeah, speak to the Reverend about the Salamandra. So I'm going to track that one. It's nice to know that there's actual weather, like rain and wind and stuff. We're gonna make our way to the Reverend's house. Eternal Fire Shrine? Oh, I can like drop stuff there. I can like give stuff to it.
My head's wet. None may say I consort with witches.
I may join my brother-in-law making bricks in the swamp.
Making bricks in the swamp.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Man, these are old and ugly women and...
Bones. They say abandoned houses became monsters' lairs.
What?
I mean, maybe. How do I get to the... I've got to follow the road, basically. All right, this is... Oh, this is the outskirts? I thought I was already in the outskirts. So this here is more of the outskirts than this is, I guess? This is the inn. A blacksmith, a camp... Oh, and a few campfires. Got it. All right, so we're getting close to the outskirts of Vezema here, which Vezema is closed off due to the plague. All right, got a cutscene, I think, coming.
Stop. What are you?
What are you?
We're militia. We keep the peace.
I'll be going.
That's the militia.
Needs to see you're not
Farmer.
ill.
I'm immune.
Don't know what that means. We got to check.
What's that?
Chip, well, you look foul but healthy. Move along.
Godspeed.
It's because of my pale skin. That's really immersive there, to see that the militia is really just regular folks with pitchforks. Like, that's what I would expect to see in a place that's poor and downtrodden like this place. Here's the Reverend's house. I wonder what they're here for.
But where's the help the Order
What a
promised?
downfall. I only believe in the eternal fire.
Yeah, so it seems like people either they believe in the eternal fire or they believe in that other cult.
Gods must have punished him.
All right, let's get in here. All right, so the Reverend must be in here somewhere, right? Reverend? Hello? Oh, downstairs. Before I go downstairs... Amber. It's a valuable item, so that's good. And by the way, this isn't considered like stealing. There's no like steal button. High quality grease. All right, let's go downstairs. See if he's down here. Okay, I don't see him down here. There is a book, but this is a book that I already have. Unless it provides additional information that I didn't already have. Does it provide new information? Oh, this is new. This is not... This is something I haven't read before. The Prophecy of Ithlinne Egeli Ape Evenain. Oh gosh, I cannot say that stuff. I tell you that the time of the sword and axe approaches, the time of the wolf's blizzard. I remember wolf's blizzard is also a potion. It's a potion that allows you to dodge better. The time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain, Ted Deidre, the final age. The world will perish. Yes, I know, I've read this already a few times. Reborn of the elder blood, of high planted seed, okay. Es tuatha esse, so shall it be. Watch for the signs. I will tell you what these signs will be. The earth will run with the blood of the Aes Sedai, the blood of the elves. Very weird. Now, I guess that updates. Oh, actually, I just now dropped one that I shouldn't have dropped. All right, let's drop that. Okay, so one of these, this one, an invitation to magic. We go here. An invitation to magic, Annabelle Radfind. Magic is an incarnation of chaos. A key which opens forbidden doors to nightmares, to the powers of pure evil capable of annihilating the entire world. Do you not fear magic? Do you still want to tame it? To wield it? Know then that magic is a talent given only to the chosen few. Have you found this talent within you? Do you want to tap into this source? Know then that years of intensive study await you. You must gain extensive knowledge and constantly sharpen your mind. Creative magic is not witcher signs and parlor tricks. Magic is an art. Once you learn to control the art, you will gain power over fire, water, earth, and air. Power over people's minds. Power over yourself. Wow. So that adds an entry to magic. Now, I already have entries for those, but I assume that means that they update with more information. Yeah. I have already read this, but I think it's just more to it added now. And there was also this here. This here was already there for Ithlinne's prophecy. I had already read this, but now there's an update down here which wasn't there before. Ithlinne, an elven prophetess, is famous for her foretelling of the end of the world. According to her prophecy, the world will be destroyed by an ice age and all humans will die. The only survivors will be elves, saved by an offspring of the elder blood, known also as the Swallow. Several signs will herald the destruction of the world, and the cataclysm will begin when elven blood soaks the earth. This will mark the advent of the time of disdain and the axe and the wolf's blizzard, which can be interpreted as a long war or a return to barbarism. Whoa. Okay, so that finally decrypts that weird thing there. That was weird and cryptic. There's been an update to magic as well. Magic is the art of bending the power of chaos to one's will. Practitioners of the art must master a vast and complicated corpus of knowledge, and it seems women have a special predisposition for it. Sorcerers seek out talented children to teach them. The power bound in spell formulae may be used for healing, teleportation, destruction, creating illusions, and altering form. The most famous spells are named after their creators. Ulzur's Thunder or Marigold's Hailstorm. Thanks to magic, it is also possible to create magical glyphs and amulets, such as the Witcher's medallions. The Witcher's signs are very simple spells, mostly kinetic and mind influencing. To use them, one needs concentrated will and a hand gesture. Casting signs is not time consuming, so Witchers use them when fighting monsters. Got it. Wow. So there's a lot of good lore in this episode that we're getting a hold of. A medium strength alcohol. Okay, so it appears that he's not here. I don't know where he's gone to, but he's not here. This is his home, but he doesn't appear to be home. I wonder if there's only like a certain time of day that he's home.
The Grandmaster passed by with his retinue. The most beautiful sight ever.
The chickens are wet. The neighbor's laundry is...
What is this? This is a chapel door. Is there anyone in the church? Oh, you know what? That's probably... Oh, it's locked. I was gonna say the Reverend is probably at church because you would think.
If I were a rich man.
You would think the Reverend would be at church. Huh, interesting. There's sure is a lot of old people. Where's the middle-aged people?
You a Witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vezema?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much.
Yeah. This meat looks odd, huh?
This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up.
That was funny. Tell me about this other Witcher.
Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the Reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks.
Well, what I really want to do is I want to ask her, have you seen the Reverend? Because I went to the Reverend's house and he wasn't there. So that's got me concerned. So I'm gonna see what happens if I try to go into Vezema.
Try that.
There's a beggar. Multiple beggars here. Here's the Morabor gate. There's city guards.
No passage. If you have a letter, find Mickle. Mickle admits monks and folk with passes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have a pass. Okay, well, let's go ahead and come back over here. Maybe it's because he isn't there until nighttime. Maybe he's out, you know, walking around and he's busy. Let's go around back over here. Looks like we have some stuff going on here near the shore, near the shoreline. There's a fishing village here. You know, I kind of like that this game is immersive in a way that, like, it doesn't tell you what to do or where to find people. It's just like, okay, this is where the Reverend's house is. He's not there, though, so... What is this? What's going on? Why are they... Oh, here's a place to rest. That's good. What are these guys doing?
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
Why?
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one. Get him, lads. Kill the deviant.
Okay.
You asked for it.
Well, I did not expect that. Let's go ahead and get our weapon out. And let's go into group style. Oh. I just cut that guy's head off.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait. Geralt, is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chivay. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chivay anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you. Though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the hawkers.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves,
okay.
are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. The hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Got it.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse.
Jeez.
I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
They did not do a very good job with his face. He looks like a frog. Okay, so, yeah, tell me more about this Scoia'tael.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
I see.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vezema, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
Okay. So he's a,
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon, but my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The common cause mine where I worked after the war was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
Okay.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Okay, so he's an old friend of mine. Oh, I completed a quest. Completed racists? Oh, okay, that right there. And I gained a level, so I can meditate to distribute talents. What is this place? This is a locked door. I'm curious what's in here. There's a lot of people coming out of here. Oh god, thugs and brawlers. Maybe I should get out of here. I'm probably not welcome. So, thugs and brawlers are in there. I can light this campfire, so let's go ahead and light the fire. And I now have more talents. So, now that I have talents, I wonder which ones I should have here. Let's go with the fast style sword. I have strong and fast. I don't have a lot of group going on here. Let's go with fast style, and let's increase our strength with fast style. I don't know what pain even means. What is pain? I don't really know. But if we go to the group style, we can increase our, yeah, so that way we've increased our abilities with, you know, multiple different styles of fighting. And I'm not leveling up the silver stuff because I don't even have a silver sword yet. And then with Ard, we can go ahead and, oh, I can't even. Provides a chance to cause stun. Oh, 180 degrees. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I have Ard, but, you know, I'm gonna now go till dusk and see, I'm gonna go back and see if the Reverend is home at that point. All right, so I'm gonna try to make my way back to the Reverend and see if he is, you know, available. All right, so here's the Reverend's home. I'm gonna check now that it's, you know, the evening. I wonder if he's here now. Ah, see, he is here now that it's evening. And I don't remember this big feast. Was that feast here?
Begone, devil's breed!
Calm yourself,
what
priest.
What in the devil?
I merely wish to speak with you.
There's nothing to speak of.
Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here.
They'll kill us because of you.
I have ways of showing gratitude.
What ways?
You're troubled by a beast?
Not your business.
I'm a witcher. I could help.
Another witcher came recently. Berengar. He promised to slay the beast.
Really?
Fled when it howled.
I'm not Berengar.
If you want my trust, bear the eternal fire's light to the people and dispel the darkness. You'll find 5 chapels around the village.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog.
The eternal fire, blasphemer. You can be sure it will scare off beasts, for it has been said that though his soul be in darkness and his visage be a horror, do not judge him hastily, for he will carry the flame of hope into the night. And also, you shall only be safe in the glow of the eternal fire.
All right, but it will cost you 100 orens.
Very well, but the eternal fire must appear at night in all 5 chapels.
Okay, so first of all, the art on this is incredibly glitchy. Look at his face, looks very, very strange. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm looking for here.
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
That's not wise.
Why?
Vexing them may shorten your life.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher came here before you. He too swaggered with audacity, and yet, do you see him? Not likely. He fled.
He's not me.
Do not sneer at Salamandra. The whole village fears them for a reason. You must convince us all.
What can I do?
For me, destroy the beast. As for the others, visit Odo, Mikkel, and Harren. Can you solve their problems too?
Are they elders of some sort?
Everyone knows and respects them. Odo's rich, Harren a merchant, and Mikkel a city guard. Gain their trust, and you'll win the trust of the village.
We'll see.
Wait. They need to believe I sent you. Show them this ring of the eternal fire.
Okay, got it. Signet rings. Drag and drop signets in the highlighted slots to activate the signet gameplay dialogue. Left click the signet in conversation to present the ring. Got it, so it's like an option there. Characters recognizing signets will be more favorably inclined. Presenting the wrong signet might offend a character. Got it. Okay, but there was more for me to say though.
Speak quickly.
Because I want to get some sleep. This.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I'll return with proof.
Hurry.
No, don't lay down.
Speak quickly.
This game is a little bit glitchy. Like, his beard is flicking out. His face looks weird. I have to constantly click on things and then just to have these options.
Remind me, what was the story with the fire and the chapels?
At night, light a candle in each of the 5 chapels of the eternal fire around our village.
Fine.
Okay, so at night I have to...
Speak quickly.
There was one more.
Are you a chaplain of the eternal fire?
Yes, heathen. Only the eternal fire can save us from the white frost.
Really?
So says the prophecy of Ithlinne, the elven witch.
Is that so?
The old world will die, to be born again from a seed that will not sprout, but burst into flames.
You seem to contradict yourself.
You mock me, Witcher? So tell me, who gave you leave to meddle in the affairs of humans? You, an emotionless mutant. Answer! Who?
The eternal fire, no doubt.
Return to your dark life, heathen.
Okay.
One more thing.
Speak quickly.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you later.
Never mind. All right, so lots of updates of monsters and men. I've got to... in order to slay the beast, I have to visit the 5 chapels of the eternal fire at night and light a flame in each. Then there's Berengar's secret. So it turns out that a witcher named Berengar was here in the outskirts before me, and he promised to kill the beast, but then ran off, leaving nothing but a bad impression. I'd like to meet him, to talk to him. Maybe he knows something about the stolen secrets. I'm sure the witchers managed to get into the city. Maybe Berengar can help me find Salamandra. I kind of want to take on these, oh, okay, got it. There's different places here. There's a chapel. So these are maybe these are the 5 shrines here. So I have not, oh, there's Mikkel, way the heck over there. Okay, so let's just keep exploring. And hopefully we can actually complete a quest.
Knights should fight monsters. Witches are crude.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna come this way. And I'm gonna come up this direction. Because I want to kill some Barghest, but I haven't seen any. Maybe because it's still not dark yet, and maybe I can only kill them at dark. But the thing is I don't even have a silver sword at the moment. I'm wondering, how will I ever get a silver sword? That's what I'm wondering. I'm gonna travel this way. I did gather one of the Barghest skulls. I must collect 10 skulls for Abigail. I've already collected 4 from earlier. I think 5 actually. Path to the crypt. There's a fireplace here that I can use to rest at. In fact, I think I will, because it's getting kind of rainy and dark. Let's go to night, because I want to travel the world at night. I've never traveled the world at nighttime, so I kind of want to see what this place is like when it's dark outside. When it's dark and scary. Oh, yep. There's more of these things out here at night for sure. Oop, there we go. So let's take this stuff. So it appears that at night I'm gonna get more of this. Oh, jeez. Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna switch to group style. Wow, that was cool. So I'm getting ectoplasm from these guys. Now I see this blue thing. Let me save. What is this blue thing? Witcher's Medallion. Set the medallion to detect nearby monsters or magic. If set to detect magic, the medallion will vibrate near places of power. To set the medallion, meditate and open the inventory, then select magic or monster detection, right here. Okay, this is the place of power. What would you like to do? Let's try this, I guess. I don't even know what this means. What is that? Sign intensity increased by 100% for 5 hours. Is that 5 hours of in-game time or 5 hours real time? Okay, there's a fireplace. Ooh, okay, let's rest. Oops, let's rest at the fireplace here. And the only thing I want to do is open the alchemy tab here. And I kind of want to. I don't have enough for. It looks like I can't make cat. In fact, I can't make any of these potions, which is unfortunate. I don't have enough ingredients for any of these, which is crazy because you'd think I would have enough ingredients. I mean, look at all this stuff. But I don't. I don't have rebus on a lot of stuff. Okay. I guess never mind. We will, we're just gonna get up here. All right, let's go inside. Yeah, let's go inside here. Oh, it's locked. I can't get into the crypt. Okay. There's one remains that I didn't get. Okay, so the Barghest contract. I should see Abigail to collect my reward. I finally collected enough Barghest skulls to complete that contract, so I'm actually happy to complete one of my very first quests out in the open world. go strong style. There we go. Ooh, that was cool. I need to be smart and do that in the future. Make sure I'm using all of my skills to defeat monsters. What is that? What the hell is that thing? Whoa. All right, so that does quick work. What is this thing? We've got a monkey? What is this thing? Except it's not a monkey because its face is all messed up. There's some creepy stuff out here, guys. There's some really creepy stuff. But let's go into man, it is getting crazy out here. Alright, let's get inside. Alright, she's in here somewhere. Alvin and Abigail.
What do you want?
I found your notice.
Excellent. Do you have the Barghest skulls?
Jesus, man, this game is so glitchy.
I do. They're yours for a price.
I knew you'd manage it. And take this mandrake root. You might find it useful.
Mandrake root?
Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
What about your sword? I heard witchers carry two.
I don't have
a
one.
Blade for monsters and steel for humans.
Both are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
Exactly.
I have an ointment. When it coats your blade, you'll cause grievous harm even to specters. The formula will cost you 30 orens.
Ooh. Maybe another time.
Maybe another time.
What do you want?
I kind of want to rest. Good, I received my reward, and it should be in my inventory. All right, so let's get out of that. Let's go until morning. That's awfully nice of her to let me sleep in her abode. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so I feel good. I've gotten one of those down. And then Drowner Brains. If we track that quest, that's for the Reverend's house. Now, I know drowners are near the water, so I believe we're going to have to go near the water. So let's make our way along this path until it takes me to the water, right along here, right along that coastline. All right, I'm going to go to the coastline here, because I'm pretty sure drowners are supposed to be near. I knew it. I knew there would be drowners down here. That's gross. Look at that thing. All right, now I think it would be fast style, but I'm not sure. Okay, the moves look way better now. The moves look awesome. Okay, so that's Gnat's Acid. I wonder if I look at my journal here, the Drowner Contract. Oh, this quest can only be completed if the bestiary contains an entry about drowners. Which I don't have. Okay, so I found out that it's actually probably not a good idea to not go into the houses. And the reason is because if we look at this Drowner Contract, there's been a reward to kill drowners. But I can't complete that quest unless I get the brains of drowners. And the only way to get brains from drowners is to make sure that I have the bestiary that contains the journal entry for drowners. So first you have to find that journal entry. And I looked it up where to find it, and apparently that journal entry is in this house. So you have to kind of explore a lot of the houses because there's probably valuable stuff in there that you wouldn't find in other places. So I think there should be somewhere in this, there it is right there, swamp monsters. So there it is. This is the entry that I needed. So if we open our inventory, we can right-click this book and swamp monsters. The bestiary describes swamp monsters, the drowner, the drowned dead, and the bloodzuger. It provides information on fighting them and on alchemical ingredients that can be obtained from the bodies of these beasts. Got it. So I now have the knowledge, requisite knowledge. So now I can go to my journal, and that adds all of these new, basically alchemical things. A drowner brain. So now I have these ingredients that I'm able to pick up. And in our monsters, we now have new entries. We have the bloodzuger. It's in swamps and marshes. It's immune to poison, low resistance to stun attempts. Got it. And the bloodzuger is a grotesque monster from the swamps. Causes terror among peasants because it pours digestive juices over the wounds of those who are still alive and then dines on their half-digested intestines. Disgusting. Now, in terms of the susceptibility and tactics, I'll only be reading those if I come across a point where I know I'm going to have to fight one. Then I'll look at this and see exactly what tactics I should use. The drowned dead, particularly strong and dangerous drowners, are known as the drowned dead. Simple people see no difference between the drowner and the drowned dead. Encountering either of them is equally deadly. We might suppose, though, that the most gloomy legends concern the drowned dead rather than drowners. Got it. So the most gloomy legends are probably these powerful ones. And then there's the regular drowner. Drowners are scoundrels who ended their wicked lives in the water. Drowned alive or thrown into deep water after death, they turn into vengeful creatures which stalk the inhabitants of coastal settlements. That's kind of awesome to think that there are people that have drowned in the lakes and rivers, and those drowned people become these monsters. That's pretty cool. So we need to read up on exactly what drowners are and how to best beat them so that I can go and hunt these and complete that contract. So there are creatures of the night, and they appear on the banks of ponds, lakes, and rivers. So that means I need to go to riversides, and on those riversides, I'll be able to find them. They are immune to bleeding, blinding, and poison attempts, fearless, immune to stun attempts, and the Axii sign. Okay, so I can't stun them with Ard, but they are very sensitive to silver, and they are susceptible to knockdown attempts. The fast style is the most effective against drowners. Experienced witchers use the group style against multiple drowners. Okay, so if there's one, I can use fast, I can use group against multiple. Using attacks in large groups and take advantage of numerical superiority. Oh, that's what they usually do. And I can get Drowner Brain Tissue, Gnat's Acid, and Cadaverine. And then the more powerful drowners, called the Drowned Dead, for them, they're sensitive to silver, the fast style works, and group style. So fast style is what I want to be using against these drowners, and I can collect their brains. All right, so let's go ahead and collect those drowners, and we can hunt them now that we know what we need to collect.
Delightful. I hope we meet again.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
All right, so let's go ahead and go after those drowners. Now, it's, as we saw, it's only at night. They're creatures of the night, so we need to go to the river at night, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, I'm gonna use this fire here to go until midnight.
My balls itch.
Did he just say, my balls itch? That's disgusting. All right, so creatures of the night. We're gonna use the fast style. Oh, there's already one. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have, let's go fast style here. There's one coming, but it's not here yet. All right, so let's use the group style now. right, I got them. So now we can loot their brains. So there's one. And then 2 over here. Perfect. This is going really well. We're doing really well. We're definitely highly qualified witchers. Doing exactly as we should be. Okay, so it appears there's a few. I don't know if they're both coming after me or just this one. All right, so let's make sure I'm on fast style. Wow, it looks way better. Oh, let's get back up on the... Oh. Okay, got him. Pick up those remains. Good. Okay, so I've got the drowner brain, all the drowner brains that I actually need. So let's get out of here then. If that's all I need, then let's go ahead and turn it in. All right, let's use this fire to make sure... Oops. Let's use the fire here. Ah, I see. I actually didn't see him here before, but there he is right here in front of the church. So there's the Reverend during the day.
Speak quickly.
The drowners, yes.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I have drowner heads. My reward?
Here. May the Eternal Fire illuminate your path.
Got him. All right, so that one's complete. So in terms of inventory, I can drop this book, by the way. But I've gained a good amount of gold finally by completing some of these contracts. I'm just excited for whenever I can actually get a silver sword. That's what I really want. So let's look at the next quest. We have a game of dice. I need to find someone who can tell me more about these dice. I got my hands on a box of dice. It looks like dwarven handiwork. Is there a story to it? Well, I imagine if someone's gonna play a game of dice, it would be in like an inn or something.
Geralt!
Oh, hey, there he is. Here's the dice.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
It's poker with dice. Very entertaining. Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
Okay, so let's go ahead then.
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Okay, so earn money by playing dice poker. Place your bet and left click to roll dice. Raise your bet and select the dice to roll again. The player with the best poker rank wins. Some characters require you to play extra rounds. Oh goodness. Let's go with 3 to start off, just in case, just to make sure I don't utterly butcher this. Click roll dice. Oh, down here. One, two, two. All right. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. And he has 2, 4, 3, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. No, absolutely not. They have a 6 high straight. Hell no. That's not fair. Okay, so roll. 4, 4, 4, 2, 3. So my opponent has a pair, and I have a 3 of a kind. Let's go ahead. So I placed 15. So the dice I'd like to roll again are these two. Okay. It's basically Yahtzee. 2, 3, 4, 4. He's got the 6s. I lost again. That's not fair at all. I just lost a bunch of money. That's all that happened to me. That's terrible. Time to put them to use. Okay.
Greetings, stranger. Funny, you remind me of someone.
Who would that be?
The famous Witcher, Geralt, the White Wolf.
Really?
It's uncanny. White hair, sword across your back, straight out of the ballads.
You guessed right. Those ballads are about me.
Nonsense. Everyone knows Geralt married a sorceress, and they live somewhere on the Happy Isles.
And how do they all know that?
Master Dandelion, the bard of bards, has sung those ballads for years.
What's in your repertoire?
Shall I sing for you, my lord?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind hearing something.
Art soothes the soul, doesn't it? But I also need to eat. How about a contribution? 5 orins?
No, no. See ya.
See ya.
Okay, so
I will not play dice.
I should really be trying to talk to a lot of these people.
Tried that. That's right.
There's a violinist. There's Zoltan. There's some people punching each other. Okay, so he's green. What does the green mean?
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vezema's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vezema.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vezema that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Okay, Dead Hand of the Past. We need to find Luvarden's, we need to find Luvarden's companion in the cavern beneath the city walls. Okay. There's Shawnee.
Did you want to ask me something?
Where's Alvin?
Abigail, a local soothsayer, offered to care for him. I hope I did right in trusting the boy to her. She seems strange.
I'll look in on them.
Thanks, Geralt.
Okay.
We'll speak later.
So, I just now realized some characters are green and others are blue. So, I now realize that green means important, or like they're like an important character.
Abigail sells an ointment for boils.
Okay, these guys are playing dice, so I assume that means I can play them.
You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat you. An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orens.
Watch out.
Damn.
Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vezema.
And where in Vezema would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new Narracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
All right, let's play, bro. I really want to win, so start game. I guess I'll go with the starting bet of 1. I don't want to overdo it here. So I have 234 orens. 1, 2, 3. So I got a pair. I will accept a 2 bet. Okay, so select dice to roll again. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try and roll for 4, 5. 5. Oh, 6. Very close. Okay, so oh, so there's only 2 rounds? Oh, okay. Next round. All right, so there's only 2. I thought that would be 3 rounds. Okay, so let's roll the dice then. 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. Oh, damn, 2 pair, and I've only got 1 pair? Ooh. Let's see. I have 2 2s. Maybe I could also get a few extra of some other. I feel like yeah, I don't want to bet a lot here. Let's just keep the 2s and then keep rolling here. Yeah, I didn't really get. I didn't get anything. He's got me. He wins. Damn, dude. Well, I still have not won a single game of this dice. Let me try one more time.
I respect risk takers.
All right, let's go all in on this one. 3. Let's get 3 gold here. Two 3s. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got a pair, and he's also got a pair. But mine is a pair of 3s, and his is a pair of 5s. In order to not lose on something, let's go 2 more. I'm really betting big here. So I'm gonna re-roll these and hope to get another 3 and beat out whatever he rolls. Okay, give me another 3. Yes, I got a 3. All right, 3 pair. Now, hopefully I want him to roll and not get a 5. Damn, he got a 5. He wins again. Damn it. All right, next round. All right, 3, 4, 3 4s, 5, 6. Okay, so I have a pair of 4s. He has a pair of 1s. Okay, so let's go accept a 3 bet here. I'm gonna try to make my money back. So I'm gonna roll here. So far I'm leading, and I've got 3 of a kind on 4s. 3 of a kind on 4s. Come on, baby. Oh God, I finally won, and this time I won 16. So that's good. And one more round now. The first to win 2 rounds, I think. So let's start with hopefully I get lucky here. Give me some good roll here. 2 6s and 2 2s. That's 2 of a kind. I'm gonna go for a full house here. Oh yeah, I've got this. Let's go 3 here. He would be stupid to bet here. So I'm gonna roll this 3 and hopefully get a full house. I need a 2 or a 3. Or I mean a 2 over 6, and I didn't get it, but that still might be enough. I think I still have enough, guys. Oh, are you kidding me? No way. Wow. This is rigged. I feel like it's gotta be rigged. There's no way, dude. Has he got weighted dice? This is not fair. Okay, so here's Kalkstein. I know I needed to talk to him for the Ghoul contract. God, some of these people are so ugly.
Of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Kalkstein, alchemist.
Kalkstein.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right. I'm sorry.
All right,
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies. Be quick about it.
Well, hey, I need to talk to you some more.
What brings you here?
Tried that, that's why I'm broke.
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vezema, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
Oxenfurt, huh?
Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vezema.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn.
Right.
I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ooh.
Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
I really like that the way he's got this antiquated scientific understanding of the world. It's still kind of right, but yeah. So,
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
So really, it turns out that doing alchemy requires very specific ingredients to do it well, but you can get along with just using some vodka. That's funny.
Where do I get ingredients?
Everywhere, pretty much.
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and
Indeed,
animals.
I do.
Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
Okay.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
Actually, I already have it.
Farewell.
All right, so there you go. If we look at our journal here, we have some updates on Zoltan Chivay. He claims to have witnessed my death years ago in Rivia. Zoltan seems reasonable and pragmatic. He takes the world with a grain of salt and sees irony in most things, just like other non-humans. He also seems vexed by the racist atmosphere of Temeria. And then there's the Reverend. The leader of the community in the Outskirts is a domineering priest of the eternal fire called the Reverend. I met Declan Luvarden, a rich merchant from Nilfgaard, at an inn in the Outskirts. Luvarden seems a resourceful and wealthy man with extensive contacts. He lives in the trade quarter of Vezema. During the day, he can be found on the dike, from where he runs his business. Ah, there's Dandelion. I've heard rumors that a famous bard and poet Dandelion visited the Outskirts. And then there's Berengar was seen in the Outskirts earlier. He agreed to kill the beast, then disappeared.
An opportunity to recover your losses.
Tried that. That's why
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Oh, okay.
Bad luck. I can't enter the city either.
Want to buy something? Rob me in broad daylight. Go ahead.
What are you peddling?
My life.
All right, my life. Oh, wow. He's got some very interesting things. Recent history, a history of the world. I would buy it all if it wasn't so expensive. This one I absolutely need, but I don't have the right amount of money for it. I need the Tome of Fear and Loathing, Volume 1. The first volume of a work on necrophages. It provides information on ghouls and Graveirs. Yeah, I don't have enough. I just don't have enough. Interesting. So there's the antiquary. That's how I get that. Is there any other way to get it?
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's celebrate.
Okay, sure. Participate in drinking contests to gain information and rewards. Left click to drink in dialogues to choose a beverage. Characters often have drink preferences and may refuse anything but their favored beverage. Outdrink your opponent, but take care not to pass out. Oh, God. Is it working?
A fine opportunity to recover your lost.
We're getting angry. Have a drink with me. That.
Oh boy. Am I winning? It's kind of hard to tell. All right, one more. Oh, I passed out. Or maybe I didn't.
Outdrank you.
Oh, I did win.
Strong head you have there.
Don't I get a prize for winning?
Drank with a merchant recently. Weak-headed he was. Take his book.
Thanks.
Oh, there you go. I just received the book for free, but I'm drunk as a skunk. But if we look here at the journal entry here, if we go to monsters, or no, it's not in there. It's in my inventory, right here. The Tome of Fear and Loathing. I've gotten it here for free. I looked it up that I had to talk to him to get this book. The bestiary describes necrophages, the Ghoul and the Graveir. It provides information on fighting methods and alchemical ingredients that can be obtained from the bodies of these monsters. Got it. Okay, so, that's good. I no longer really need it. But if we look at, my monster section, there we go. Ghouls and Graveirs. So here's a Graveir. After the war with Nilfgaard, Graveirs became a real plague. Until then, the monsters were familiar only to specialists and professional beast killers. Thus, everyone mistook them for ghouls. Today, any child could give an accurate description of Graveir, and people who have passed near battlefields of necropolises offer first-hand accounts of the horrible murders committed by these ruthless necrophages. All right, and then there's ghouls. So ghouls are encountered on battlefields as well as in cemeteries and abandoned crypts. They're resistant to common poisons, but they are sensitive to silver and necrophage oil. The strong style is most efficient against ghouls. Experienced witchers use the group style while fighting multiple. A group of ghouls will try to knock an opponent down, surround him, and start eating him alive. Wow. Ghouls are said to have been humans who were at once forced into cannibalism and after many years spent in dark crypts underwent a horrifying transformation. Only human flesh can satisfy their eternal hunger, so they kill people and store the remains in the recesses of their lairs. Okay, so in abandoned crypts, and different things like that. So that's pretty nuts. Okay. So now I know, and now that I have that journal entry, oh god, this is gonna be tough. Now that I have that journal entry, I can actually complete that quest. Damn, I need a rest, bro.
What can I do for you?
I need to rest this off, right? No, I actually, that's not what I'm looking for. Damn.
Tried that. That's why I'm broke.
Look at me. I look like absolutely pitiful. Look at this. Just disgusting. Come on, bro. All right. Is there... Okay, where am I? I'm right here. Let's go to this campfire. I need a rest. I am looking absolutely horrible. I need to chill. I need to go sit down. Oh yeah, there's the fireplace right over there.
Who's this?
This is ridiculous. Oh man, I need to sit down. Oh, okay, finally. New talents acquired too. So with my new talents that I have acquired, intelligence is pretty cool. Enables brewing of potions. Well, that I already have. What else is here? Base sign intensity. Ooh, provides knowledge about selected, not yet encountered monsters. That's pretty cool. I suppose I need to get level 1 first. Then level 2. And then monster lore. That's pretty nice, actually. So now I've got knowledge about select, not yet encountered monsters. I think I'm pretty happy about that. Novitiate Witcher. I don't know why I'm called a novitiate, but I'm down with it. And let's go ahead and rest this off. Let's actually meditate 21 hours. Really take the load off. There, that's much better. So I now have Barghest and Beast Fangs, Death Dust ingredients, lots of other ingredients here. Ghouls, oh man, Graveirs, all that stuff. Drowners, wow. Okay, so a lot of those I already had, but many I didn't. Like a Ghoul, I didn't have, oh yeah, I had that and I had that, but Barghest, I did not have this. So people say that Barghests are specters which materialize as ghastly dogs and persecute the living. According to some folk tales, these monsters are the scouts of the Wild Hunt. Other legend says that the ghosts appear as a sign of divine retribution and embody revenge. However, all tales agree on one point. Barghests show the living no mercy. Wow, okay, so fast style. Okay, cool. There's glossaries, ingredients. I've got now new ingredients that I can now acquire from Barghests and new potions that I can make. All right, well, I've been playing here for hours because I've just been having that much fun. But I think I should probably call it here because I've got hours worth of video time and I've got to cut the footage down to a manageable episode. So I think I should probably stop here. All right, well, thank you all for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed the game as much as I have. There are some things about the game that I think is really interesting, such as the fact that there's no fast travel, as far as I can tell. So I have to just walk everywhere, which, in a sense, I kind of appreciate. Like, the older games, you know, they didn't have a lot of the hand-holding that modern games do. In addition to not having fast travel, it doesn't really tell you who to see and where they're at and how to get where you need to go. You kind of just have to get out in the world and find out and explore it for yourself. In one way, it makes the game harder to progress through and it can be frustrating, but it's also, you get that experience of really being able to just get in the game and not be like following like little waypoints back to back to back, you know? So, I really appreciate that in a sense. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you in the next one. So with that, we'll see you next time.